Hi guys, today I'm back to film the decluttering video for my nail polishes. This is pretty much all of them here, which is a lot, I feel like, for me because I don't really wear that much nail polish. But it's mostly all OPI because that's what my mom used to use. My mom used to be a nail technician, so she gave me a lot of her nail polishes when she was changing jobs. So I took pretty much all of her polishes, which is why it's all OPI. But I do have a few that are not, which most of those I've purchased myself. So I'm going to start with the little kits up at the top and then just work my way down. The first kit I have, this is the OPI Trays Chic kit. This is full of like polishes, I believe, that are in their permanent line. For example, Princess's Rule, Strawberry Margarita, Purple with a Purpose, and Can't Find My Checkbook. I'm not going to lie, I mostly bought this kit because of the packaging, because it's just really, really cute. That, and I wanted Strawberry Margarita. I actually have Can't Find My Checkbook in the full size, so I know I like that color. Princess's Rule and Purple with a Purpose I've used a few times, and I like them both. I'm not in love with like Princess's Rule. And Purple with a Purpose is a color that I really kind of like to wear more on my toes. But I'm going to go ahead and keep this little set because I do like the colors in here. This one I did talk about in a favorites and unfavorites video. Unfortunately, it was an unfavorites because I didn't like two of the colors. I didn't like Got Myself Into a Jambalaya, and then the last color, the blue one, Show Us Your Tips. I didn't really like that one either. I do want to try the two middle colors, but I haven't gotten around to it yet, which is Take a Ride on Bourbon, and then the green is I'm So Swamped. So I'm going to keep this and keep trying them out. If I try them out and they're just really not for me, I'll, pass this along to someone, but I want to love this set. It just so far has been a little bit kind of sad so far. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this for now. I'm going to keep with the OPI theme and work on all of these OPIs, and then we'll go over here and work on the things that are not OPI. So first one up, this is actually Can't Find My Checkbook. This is the full-size one that I have that matches the one that's in that set. I was going to get rid of one of them, but I'm afraid that if I do, then I'll run out, because I actually have finished quite a few of those little mini bottles of nail polish. I don't know that I've ever finished a full bottle of nail polish. I know I've come very close, but I know I've finished quite a few of the little ones. So I'm afraid that if I get rid of this, then I'll finish the little one, and yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep this one. I used to love this one when I was younger. This is Kyoto Pearl. It's just like a white pearly color, but it's not one that I reach for anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and pass this along. Color is All Roads Lead to Rome. I'm not actually that big on red nail polish, and if I do, I normally like it to be more of a cream finish, and this is pretty shimmery. So this I think I'm going to go ahead and pass along as well. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is Your Villa or Mine. I absolutely love this one. It's like a pink with like gold shimmer. It's kind of got that NARS Orgasm kind of feel to it, but it's more pink than like a peachy pink. So this I do really, really love and will definitely keep. This one here is Alpine Snow. It's just a, straight white. But I think I'm going to go ahead and pass this along too, because the only time I could see myself using this would be for like a French manicure, and I rarely ever do those, and most of the time if I do, I just go get the press-on nails because they're just a lot easier. So I'm going to pass this along. This one's a little bit newer to my collection. This is I Saw, You Saw, We Saw, Warsaw. OPI always has like the best name. It's not shaken very well. But I got this when I worked at Penny's. It's such a beautiful dark navy blue, and I don't really think I have too many things like it. I know I can see like this one looks sort of similar, but this one is a lot deeper in color, and it's just a very deep, rich navy blue. This is one of my favorites for fall, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this. This one I'm not sure about. It's a really unique color, and I could see myself really liking it. This one is Up the Amazon Without a Paddle. So this I think I'm going to hold on to and wear it, and if I really don't like it, I'll get rid of it. If I love it, I'll keep it. This is another big favorite of mine. This is a Chapel of Love. This one is a pink with very, very fine gold shimmer in it. It's not like Your Villa or Mine where the shimmer is more noticeable. The shimmer in here is just really subtle, but it is so beautiful. It's one of my favorite pinks, so this I will be keeping as well. This one I've heard really good things about, but it's not really one that I ever reach for. This one is A Whole Lot of Soul, so I don't know. This one, since it's not really something I'd reach for, I think I'm going to go ahead and pass this along as well. This one is Lincoln Park at Midnight. They also have like, I think like Lincoln Park After Dark, which was really confusing to have two colors with such a similar name. I don't know. I don't understand the whole thing that happened with that, but it was confusing. But anyways, this is just a really, really dark, inky purple. I think it does have a slight shimmer in it, but it's very, very subtle. But this is one of my favorites too for fall, so I will be keeping this. This is actually just like a clear glitter or shimmer. It's really, really pretty layered on top of other nail polishes, but I'm trying to decide if I think I'm going to keep it. I do have a few I could wear this with that would look really, really nice, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this. This is in, the color is Sheer Enchantment, so this I'm going to go ahead and keep. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is Berlin There, Done That. I'm trying to remember the one that everybody is obsessed with. Oh, You Don't Know Jacques. That one is the one that everybody's obsessed with. It's kind of like this taupey brown color, but I personally love Berlin There, Done That. It's just such a beautiful color. So this one I'm going to obviously be keeping as well. This I believe I got for Christmas one year, and it ended up being one of my favorite Christmas presents. It is Susie Says Feng Shui. It's such a beautiful like blue, but it's kind of got like a little bit of green in it. I don't know how to explain it really, but it's really, really pretty. It's also a cream color, which is kind of nice, so this one I'm going to go ahead and keep as well. This is OPI Red. I was going to keep this because it is just a cream red, but I opened this and it's quite chunky. I know you can revive them with nail polish thinner and things, but I mean, this polish is really, really old. Like, I'm talking probably like 10 years old. So this is gonna go bye-bye in the trash because it's just very, very old. I don't mind repurchasing a cream red. It's, you know, not hard to find. So this is actually gonna go in the trash. This is just a sheer like nude color. This is Hopelessly in Love. I don't really use these kinds of colors because, again, unless I'm doing a French manicure, I just don't really have a purpose for these. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. This one's kind of a unique color, and I thought about getting rid of it, but I don't think I can because I used to love this one, and it's been a long time since I've worn it. This is Our Song. It's like kind of a off-white with like gold shimmer in it, and it just makes the whole polish look gold. It's super, super pretty. One of my favorites from a long time ago, like I said, and I'll have to kind of test it out again. If I test it out and I don't like it, I'll get rid of it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it because I used to love it, so I'm going to keep this one. So this is from when they used to do the shatter nail polishes. This is Navy Shatter. This I got for Christmas with that one blue color that I talked about. This I'm not going to keep. I was never really a huge fan of the shatters. I think you could do some cool nail art with them, but that's not really my style. I don't do that stuff very often, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. This I thought I was going to declutter, but I'm going to give this another chance. This is Melon of Troy. I remember thinking I really loved this one, but it does look kind of more orange than I remember it being, but I'm going to give this another shot. If I don't like it, I'll declutter it, but I remember being in love with it over one summer. I just pretty much wore this nail polish only because I was so in love with it. So I'm going to keep this one. So this is another shatter, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but it's gross. It has seen better days. This is the Super Base Shatter from the Nicki Minaj collection. I got rid of all of my Nicki Minaj polishes, I'm pretty sure, except for this one. So, I mean, it's a really pretty shatter, but the color is so pretty, I wish it was more just a nail polish. But it's obviously seen better days, so I'm going to throw this one away too. I have a glitter polish from the Gwen Stefani collection. This is in true Stefani fashion. It's just a, you know, silver glitter. Just put over top of other nail polishes, or I guess you could wear it alone too, but I normally layer it on top of other colors. It's really pretty. I don't really think I have any other, I do have like one other silver kind of shimmer, but it's quite different. I'll show you that one next, but I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. So the other silver shimmer that I was talking about is this one, and you can see it's quite different. This one is Pirouette My Whistle. This was, I think, like a ballet collection they did. This is beautiful during the winter time. It looks like snow like on your nails. It's super, super pretty. The shimmer in it is really kind of unique and interesting. So this I'm going to keep too. One that I want to give it another shot. This is Shanghai Shimmer. So this I want to test it out, and if I don't like it, I'll declutter it. If I like it, I'll keep it. But it's a purple with like a bluish green shimmer in it, kind of shift. It's like duochrome. It's kind of unique, so I want to give it a shot and just see if I like it. If I don't, I'll declutter it. I kind of have a feeling that even though it's super pretty in the bottle, it's not going to be something I'd wear that much, so I'll probably end up decluttering this one. Here is another blue. This one is called Keeping Susie at Bay. Like I said, this looks very similar to that dark navy I have up there, but that one is a lot darker and more rich. This is more of a blue color I would wear during like the summertime, and that one's more like a blue that I'd wear during the fall and winter. I don't know, I'm kind of a little bit strange like that, but just since this is a few shades lighter, it just feels a little bit more like summer appropriate. So anyways, this I do really like and will be keeping as well. This is one of my favorite nail polishes. This is Simmer and Shimmer. This is from the Burlesque collection they did a few years ago around Christmas time, because the movie had like just launched, and I loved all of the nail polishes in the collection and I wanted them all. And I think I pretty much have them all. I'm missing a few. But this is just a really beautiful blue, kind of multicolored glitter. The only thing is though, is once you put these on, they are so hard to get off. You pretty much have to soak your nails in acetone. That's like the only way to get them off, but they're stunning. They don't chip very much at all because they're glitter and they're very thick, but beautiful. Perfect for the holidays too. So I will keep this. This one I'm going to go ahead and declutter because it's kind of a brownish red color. It's not really something I'd wear, but this is Come On Over Here. Lots of dark purples, but I do kind of switch between them all. This one is in black tie optional. It's supposed to be kind of a dark black, but it's almost kind of purpley. This is a pretty old polish too, but it's still in really good condition, so this I'm going to go ahead and keep because it is kind of more fun to wear like around Halloween and stuff. So this I'm going to keep. This used to be my favorite nail polish in middle school. I'm obsessed with it. This bottle sadly is like half empty because my son got a hold of it and, you know, painted toys and himself, and it was just a mess. But this is I'm Not Really a Waitress. This is one of the best red nail polishes out there. It is a shimmer, but it's a darker red than, you know, a typical red. But I don't even know how to explain it. It is just one of the best nail polishes out there. And I see so many people purchase this one all the time. It's wonderful. So this, of course, I'm going to be keeping. This one is kind of a unique color. This, I believe, is Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. But this is obviously a little bit newer one, too, because I purchased this when I worked at Penny's. But it's very unique, and I'm not entirely sure if I've worn this one before, so that's kind of bad because I've had it for a little while, but I'll try to go ahead and wear this sometime soon, especially with it being fall. It's a very, very pretty color. I get really trapped on these like dark purple vampy colors. Like I said, I have so many of them, and they're just my favorites. I love them. So this I'm going to go ahead and keep. And I believe this is the last dark purple vampy color. This is Vampsterdam. This is like the dark vampy purple, but it actually has like silver, like very, very subtle silver shimmer in it, so it comes off as a very cool toned purple, almost slightly gray when it hits the light in like the right place. But this is stunning. I love. So this I will be keeping as well. This I think was from the Gwen Stefani like Christmas collection too, but I could be wrong. This is Christmas Gone Plaid. It's just a really dark green. Mine really needs like remixed, but it used to be like this dark green color. I'll have to see if I can like remix it up. But this is another color that I really love for the holidays. It's just a really beautiful dark green. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Here is another polish from the Burlesque collection. This one is Bring On the Bling. It's mostly a gold shimmer, but it does have multicolored shimmers in it as well. The only other shimmer I think that really stands out in this bottle is there's like some red. So a lot of times I like to pair this with like a dark burgundy red and do like an accent nail like with this. It's really, really pretty again. But I'm planning on keeping this too, so I will be keeping this. I've heard people talk about this nail polish a million times, but I personally can't really get into it. This is Cha-Ching Cherry. It's a red and it kind of has like a white or silvery, like very subtle shimmer in it, but it's just not a color that I love on me, and it might be because of that shimmer. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pass this along. This is actually the dark burgundy red that I normally like to pair with that gold shimmer. This one is Marooned on the Magnificent Mile. This is such a beautiful color. It's such a beautiful like cream maroon burgundy color. I love it. Another fall and like Christmas time favorite actually. So I'm going to keep this. Besides I'm Not Really a Waitress, this is my other like all-time favorite nail polish. If I don't know what to wear, this is what I pick. This is Pagoda Blackberry. I had I'm Not Really a Waitress in the past and I had finished it and I went to try to purchase it again and wherever I was they didn't have it. So I got Pagoda Blackberry, which I thought was similar, but as you can see, Pagoda Blackberry is darker. But like I said, this is just my all-time favorite nail polish. I love this one, so I'm going to be keeping it. Well, I think it's kind of my second favorite. I'm Not Really a Waitress is probably my first favorite, but Pagoda Blackberry is a very close second. This one here, sadly, I think I'm going to toss too. It seems very chunky. This is Cajun Shrimp. This is another one that I love in my collection. This is You Certainly Look Marvelous. It's just a really pretty like gunmetal-y gray with some shimmer in it. But this, like I said, I love it, so I'll obviously be keeping it. This one's a really, really weird color, but I pretty much know right away I'm not going to wear this one. This one is Telepathic Topaz. It's just very interesting. I don't even really know how to explain it because when you move it around the light, it changes colors like so many times. So it's very, very unique, but it's just not something I would wear, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. This is kind of a fun one that I think I'm actually going to put on today. This is Hands Off My Kabukus. It's kind of a, I don't even know, I kind of want to say it's like a muted coppery color with like a little bit of pink, and it's got some shimmer in it. But this is another perfect like transitioning into fall color. It's stunning, and it's kind of obviously a newer one because I got it when I worked at Penny's, but this I'm going to be keeping. Lastly, we are down to my little minis. These four are from a burlesque little mini set that I got. I don't remember which one's which color out of the box, but I'm going to keep the four burlesque ones because those I use a lot and I really like them. The only two I'm on the fence about are these two, but I'll wear them and kind of go from there. The two reds, though, I really, really love those. These three, I believe they were from the Grand Canyon collection, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. They're interesting. They all have like some kind of weird like shimmer in them that makes them like really unique and stuff, but they're not really colors that I would wear or reach for that often, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter these. This is what my OPI little collection looks like now. It's better, not as good as I was hoping it would be, but it's definitely better. So coming to this side over here with everything that is not OPI, well, there's a couple Nicole by OPIs, but for the most part these are not OPI. I'm going to start up here with the set. This is a nail polish collection. I don't know if Demi Lovato started it or she was just the spokesmodel for it, but I remember us carrying this at Ulta. It's called The New Black. This is like a foiled little set, so it comes with like a nudish color, a black, and then the 3 foiled colors. It's interesting. It's pretty. I've seen it on other people, but I have not tried this out yet, and I really have been wanting to. So this I will have to try out soon because I keep putting it off, but I have a feeling it'll be beautiful. So I'm going to have to suck it up and try this sometime soon. I'm going to start with the Nicole by OPIs. I have 6 of them here, so I'm just going to get these out of the way. This one I know I'm going to keep. This is the Next CEO. It's just a really pretty gold color. Another one that I really like around the holidays. I don't know, just something about all the shimmer and sparkles I love around the holidays. So this I will be keeping. Next, this is Virtuous Violet. It kind of looks like purple with a purpose, but a little bit more blue. But I think I'm going to pass this along because I don't really need 2 colors like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this one along. This is another one that I kind of want to keep it, but I have so many of these like peachy colors. I feel like I should get rid of it. This is Flirt Alert. It's just a pretty peachy pink with kind of purpley shimmer in it. Purpley pinkish shimmer, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to hold on to this one because I don't think I'm going to like Melon of Troy. It is kind of more on the orangey side, and this is more on the peachy pink, so I'm going to hold on to this one. This one is Tangerine Scene. This I already know I'm going to get rid of. I'm not a huge fan of like orangey nail polishes, so I'm going to pass this along. This I think was actually from like a Gossip Girl collection or something like that, but I bought this for a special occasion. I just don't remember what it was. But this is Too Rich for You. It's almost like a black with like blue shimmer in it because it ends up looking more blue, but once you have it on the nails it looks kind of darker. But I'm going to go ahead and keep this one because, like I said, I bought it for a special occasion and I really liked it, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. So I only kept 3 of the Nicole by OPIs. I don't think that's too bad. I'm going to go ahead and move on to these 3 over here. These are what I have left of my Whim nail polishes. I might have talked about these before on my channel and I might not have. I have on Wednesdays We Wear Pink and Twerk Your Tail Feather. They're just not really my favorites. They were advertised, I think, as being sort of like gel nail polishes, and that they're like longer lasting and more shiny and whatnot, and they kind of weren't. But I bought them because we got an additional discount. Associates did for some reason. I think we got another like 25% off on top of the 25% off that we normally get. So I pretty much got these for like 50% off, and I tested them out and I just really didn't think they were that great. I did have another color and then a base and top coat, but I already decluttered those. I'm not sure why I haven't decluttered these. They're pretty, but they're nothing special, so I'm just going to go ahead and declutter these. These I actually bought after I bought one of the Formula X nail polishes from Sephora that was like this. It's like, I don't know, a bunch of like circles and like little bars and stuff, and it looks like splattered paint, which is really cool. I bought one from Formula X. It wasn't terribly good, didn't impress me. And then I ended up seeing that Maybelline had these ones, and I hunted these down. I love these, so I will be keeping these. I have Nighttime Noise, which is this black and darker blue. And then my personal favorite is this lighter blue. This one is called Blue Beats. I love both of these. Like I said, it looks like splattered paint on your nails. It's really, really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and keep these. I almost forgot about this little guy up there. This is the Urban Decay nail polish in Vice. I actually got this as gratis one time at work, and I mean, the packaging, like Urban, this is so cute. And it is actually one of my favorite nail polishes. I love this Vice nail polish. It's really, really beautiful purple color. The shimmer in it is super, super intense on the nails, and it's just super, super beautiful. So I'm going to be keeping this one, obviously. Move on to my little China Glaze collection that I have here. Most of these China Glaze polishes, 2 of them I bought this like spring or summer, and then the other 2 are a little bit older. But first up, this one here is Wanderlust. This is a purple with like shimmer in it, kind of a lilac-y purple. This one's really pretty, and it's really pretty for spring, so I will be keeping this one. Plus, I love the China Glaze formula. I find it wears a lot better on me than OPI, actually, even though I have a lot more OPI. This one I tried to remix to show you guys the true color, but this is Peachy Keen. It is the best peachy color I've ever found. I love this one. It's a cream finish, so there's no shimmer in it. I mean, I guess kind of right through here is the best you're going to be able to see it, but it really needs to be like re-stirred up and mixed up. But this, like I said, I love. It's one of my favorites, so I'm going to keep this. This is another all-time favorite nail polish, and one that I've gotten a million compliments on. This is China Glaze for Audrey, so as you may have guessed, this is a perfect Tiffany blue, based off of Audrey Hepburn and when she was in the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's, so it's just the beautiful, beautiful blue, Tiffany blue color. Mine needs a little re-shaken. That's probably my biggest problem with China Glaze, is while they last a lot longer on me than OPI, they separate a lot easier, and they need to be re-stirred more frequently. But I wish I would have bought a backup of this, because I don't think they make this color anymore, which I think is stupid because it's such a perfect Tiffany blue. But I'm going to keep this, obviously. This is the other China Glaze one that I purchased earlier this spring. This one is Pack Lightly. It's kind of a pink with kind of some peachy shimmer in it. This one I like too. This one was kind of nice because it actually made my hands look really tan, even though I had no tan at all. I think I actually wore this one to LA too. I'm not sure, but I think I did. And I'm going to keep this as well. I pretty much knew I was going to keep all my China Glaze ones because I really like them, and I, have all really good colors in them. So this I'm going to keep. And then final row here, we have a couple randoms and then some Essie. This is one my mom gave me a long time ago. This is creative. It's called Prom Night. It's just a shimmery pink, like really light nudie pink. This I'm going to go ahead and get rid of just because it's kind of similar to that last one I showed you guys with the Pack Lightly. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. This is Sally Hansen Calypso Blue. This is the Complete Salon Manicure line. I love this line. It actually wears really nicely. I like the brush. So I think that since I'm going to be picking up like a cream red, I'm probably going to pick it up in this Sally Hansen line. Or maybe China Glaze. But this color, I don't wear it that often, but it does just remind me of like the ocean for some reason. Or, I don't know, just something about it, yeah, kind of makes me think of like the ocean. It's just such a pretty blue with like shimmer in it. But I'm going to go ahead and keep this. This I showed in a haul not that long ago. This is the Sinful Colors. It's like the Kylie collection. It's a shimmer matte, which I think is really, really weird. I kind of liked it because it was like a minty green with like shimmer in it. But on my nails, I don't like it at all. It's not the right minty green that I was looking for. It's just kind of unflattering. So that and the matte shimmer is just a weird finish. It's matte and then it's kind of shimmery and it just feels like it's drying your nails out. So I put a top coat on it to make it shiny, and I actually had to put a couple layers of the top coat on the top to make it shiny. And then I liked it a little bit better, but I still am just not crazy about this. It was okay for the price because I think it's like $1.99 or $2.99 for these or something. So it was okay, but it just really was not my favorite. But I'm kind of seeing this line right here on the bottle, and I'm wondering if when it was settled, if that's how full it was, because that's kind of strange. This is like brand new. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. The first two for my Essie polishes, these were both from a bridal collection. The red is Brides on Grooms, and the kind of more purpley lilac color is Hubby for Dessert. I'm going to keep both of these because I really like them, and they're the only Essie polishes I own. I purchased this one, which is Hubby for Dessert, trying to replace this one. This is Nice is Nice, and this like leaked in my nail polish set, and obviously you can see it got all over the package. It was really hard to get it open, but I was able to get it open, but like half the product was gone. Now I think it's just too far gone. I just need to toss it. So I got Hubby for Dessert to try to replace it, but Hubby for Dessert is not quite as dark. It's a little bit lighter, but it's still kind of a lilac-y color, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Nice is Nice and keep Hubby for Dessert. So this is my nail polish collection now. So I think it looks quite a bit better. I still have a lot more OPI polishes than I would care to have, but I mean, I know I have a few in there that I said I was going to try them out, and if things didn't work out, I was going to go ahead and declutter them. So we'll just kind of have to see how that goes. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this. The pile that I'm getting rid of is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So again, pretty happy with that. But I'm running out of room on my memory card, and you know, we're pretty much at the end of the video anyways. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.